Okay, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Nat, Miss Prime, back with another video talking about my Jags. Of course, you know I didn't make one for the Ravens game, and we're back with the Titans game. So I'll just go ahead and talk briefly about it. First off, though, I say thanks for taking the time to check these videos out, especially all my Jags fans. You know what I mean? It's just my way of expressing my opinion, talking about the Jags game, because I could talk your ass off to death about some damn football, especially my Jags. Shout out to Patrick Hughes, Johnny Gordon Jr., Jacob Wolf, Kim Loss Seren. You know what I mean? These guys, I talk with them the most about it. Shout out to my dog Ninja Frog. He was there with me at the Jags game this Thursday against the Titans and got an actual interesting story about that. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Ravens game. I'm gonna just touch on it for a second. It's not like I'm gonna go back into it. Yeah, they of course everybody knows we won by 2. They tried to say that we shouldn't have won that game due to the fact that we weren't set when we were kicking the field goal. Should have been false start on, I think, either Julius Thomas or a tight end or something like that. But we got the win anyway. And even on top of that, if you want to keep going into further speculation on it, I believe that the Ravens had too many men on the field anyway. So, anyways, we won that game. It was kind of ugly. They Flacco out past Bortles, but it is Flacco. So, anyways, other than that, that's that. I will move on to the actual Titans game, which like I said, will put the win from that put us on a slight streak, so to speak. Hopefully, we can actually make it official by winning this week, or next week, so to say. But we, like I said earlier, I went to that game. I had some nice tickets, some good tickets. My homeboy Fraud decided to come with me on this game. So, I took him out with me. He's really an Eagles fan, but he had to come see what these Jags is about. We get out there, we get almost to the gate, come to find out the tickets were sold from under me online. And so technically my tickets were no good. But being that, it is Jacksonville, and, I've been here for so long, and I'm just not going to put people's names out, so I'm going to be very vague about it. But, I got back in. It was all good. I used my tickets to get in, so to say. Matter of fact, we even went to the seats and nobody even came there, so wasn't even tripping. Got in there just fine, watched the game, got nice and hammered, and got to watch my Jags do what they had to do. Although they had a good game, so for the most part. I think that we turned the ball over, which is we did it twice, which is becoming a normal occurrence for us, which that's not a good thing. But, we did have, 90 rushing yards, 218, slightly more than, what the Titans had. Now I'm looking at the stats, we did lose in time of possession. And they had a higher third down percentage than us, but other than that, Mariota 22 for 35, 23 yards, no touchdowns, but he did have that nice 23-yard scramble, which he was doing from time to time in the game. Andrews, their running back, he had a moderate game, pretty decent game, 78 yards on 15 carries, averaging 5.2, but he didn't score either. It really came down to the kickers, and Jason Myers decided to to do his thing. I guess this was his night, and I'm not even mad at him. So, he did his thing. Our defense gave up, in my opinion, too many explosive plays, but, I guess that's my opinion. They did on that last drive. It was a little nail biter for me, but anyway, Bortles 21 for 30, 242, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He had a pretty good game. Once again, he still need to clean up them picks, though. I think that will put us, above and beyond where we need to go if we get these turnover situations right and capitalize on turnovers on potential turnovers too. Um, Yeldon 14 carries, 54 yards, 3.9 yards. I think he was playing with a sore foot, so they was kind of limited in him. Denard Robinson 7 carries, 27 yards, same average. Um, they did almost about the same. I think Yeldon, yeah, Yeldon got more touches, but and of course, Allen Robinson, the boy, both of them now. Allen Robinson, he went out there and showed out. Five receptions, 113 yards. No touchdown, but he was there when we needed him there. Shout out to Walters. I seen him out there. He had 2 catches for 35, but there was also when we needed it. Julius Thomas, he came through with the touchdown after Rashad Green ran that punt back. Our defense stopped him in the fourth quarter, and then Rashad Green ran that punt back all the way down to the 5. They set up, Julius Thomas and Bortles for the go ahead. We all know this by now, but I will say on a side note, when I seen him punt that ball, I stood up and yelled, "Don't fuck this up." Just cause I didn't want nothing bad to happen. Oh man, I was out there, but as soon as I said that, the man took it to the house, and I was geeked. I'm really just getting my voice back from that. I had no voice for a couple days at work trying to do my job, but it was worth it. It was worth it to go out there and see us get the win. Allen Hurns, he was out there. He had 3 catches for 19 yards, but he's still battling the core injury, and is still, man enough to stand out there and play. Everybody else, they did their thing. Telvin Smith was out there. He had him some tackles. He had 8 tackles to be exact. Aaron Colvin was out there. He got 7 tackles and 2 pass defenses and a sack. They're starting to find a little niche for him in the defense. That blitz and nickel corner, I like that. It's pretty cool. I like watching him develop. So I think he's going to be something in the future. Cyprian Kozlowski, they both had 7 tackles. Jared Aldrick got him a sack. Matter of fact, he did get a sack. I was trying to remember when he got a sack. But other than that, the defense, they did all right, for the most part. And apparently, to get the win, they showed up where they needed to show up. But we need to do a lot better because, like I was saying, the last drive, Mariota, he ran out there and he moved that ball, like for real. He moved the ball. If he didn't come down to that last sack, I swore he was about to score. Like he did what he had to do. He was looking real efficient, and he's gonna be a good quarterback in the future too. But that's where we're at with it right now. Just looking forward to next week. I'm mad everybody else, all the other teams in the South won, but it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll holler at you.